What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from sneakerfiles.com, and in this video I'm going to go over the October 2025 Air Jordan and Nike release dates. Now before I give you a rundown on this video, greatly appreciate a thumbs up, and if you're new here, subscribe by hitting the button below. I got some more leaks to talk about later on in the week, so if you're not subscribed yet, hit the button so you can be alerted when I do drop that video. Now, as most of you know, release dates do change. They either get pushed forward or back, or some pairs get added in for the month. So in the case that happens, I will be updating you in a future sneaker news video as well on the website sneakerfiles.com. So I'm going to start off with Nike, then we're going to move to Jordan brand. There's going to be timestamps for each, as well as specific sneakers. You can see all those down below. And now let's jump into these releases. Alright, so for the first two pairs, we don't have a specific release date, but they are expected to drop in October, and it makes sense. This is the Nike Air Force 1 Low Breast Cancer Awareness Pack. So there's two colorways dropping, one in black and hyper pink. The other features pink foam, metallic silver, and hyper pink. The two have a similar theme, both featuring satin materials. It has a ribbon on the heel and iridescent on the swoosh. So like most breast cancer awareness releases, they're expected to drop in October, although there is a couple days left in September, so it is possible that they drop just before the month. But I do believe they will be available in October, and the retail price will be $130 each. Now the first pair that I'm going to talk about with a release date is the Clark Nike Kobe 6 PROTRO Light Armory Blue. Now although this pair has a release date set for October 1st, I highly doubt that they're going to drop on October 1st, but I did want to include it in the video. With the first only being a couple days away at the time of recording, I haven't seen these pop up on any release calendars, nor have official images leaked. So again, I would be super surprised if they did drop on October 1st. Now it's still possible they release sometime in October, and once I have an update, I'll make sure to let you guys know. But the shoes feature a light armory blue, white, and Baltic blue colorway, and the retail price is expected to be $200. Alright, so now we're moving on to pairs that have confirmed release dates. I mean, it's possible some of these get moved around, but the first one is the Nike Zoom GT Cut 3 in Phantom in Pink Blast. So the official colorway is Phantom Cobalt Tint, Metallic Platinum, and Pink Blast. They kind of have a South Beach vibe to them, slightly. And the pair will drop on October 1st for $200. For October, we do have a handful of Nike SABRINA 3 releases, and this pair is known as Ice Cold. So some people are calling it mint foam due to the colorway, which is white, mint foam, and metallic silver. What I like about the shoe is the metallic silver swoosh that lands on the lateral and medial side. It also has a very faint shade of green that looks nice as well, and if you're a fan, they drop on October 1st for $135. Kevin Durant also has quite a few releases in October. Most of them will be on his latest signature shoe, the KD18, but there is one KD4 dropping, and the first one is the Nike KD18 Wayne. Now some people were calling this shoe the Houston Rockets since he was traded, or he went to the Houston Rockets, but the pair is actually known as Wayne and is a tribute to his dad, Wayne Pratt. Now the pair comes dressed in white, light smoke gray, and university red. I guess you could wear them with a Rockets jersey, but what ties it to his dad is on the inside of the tongue. It has his initials, WP. This pair will also drop on October 1st for $155. Another shoe that is a tribute to a family member of Kevin Durant is the Nike KD18 Bad. So Bad stands for Barbara A. Davis, who is Kevin Durant's late grandmother. This pair features a washed purple, lilac, hemp, and fire pink colorway, and the shoes also have her initials on the inside of the tongue. The color blocking and materials used kind of have a lifestyle feel to them compared to the Wayne pair. I like the look of these, but they drop on October 1st for $155. Aja Wilson will also have a special pack dropping. While it's not officially a pack, the two are inspired by a moment in her career, and the first one is the Nike A1 Champagne. Now the colorway features cell and metallic gold, And the pair is a nod to her 2023 WNBA championship. As most of you know, champagne is a way for players to celebrate when they win a championship. And why specifically this year? Well, the next pair I'm going to talk about is known as MVP. And just tying the two together, champagne and MVP, she was a finals MVP that year. But for this pair, they're going to drop on October 1st for $115. Now we have the Nike A1 MVP. Now, although A'ja Wilson has won the regular season MVP 4 times, in 2023 she won the finals MVP. And since I just talked about the champagne pair and we have the MVP pair dropping on the same day, it just makes sense that it's a tribute to the 2023 finals and her finals MVP. But the pair features a black, dark smoke gray, dark gray, and metallic silver color combination. They drop on October 1st for $115. Giannis will also have a couple of his latest signature shoe dropping in October. This one is the Giannis Freak 7 BRED for it. So the colorway plays off the black and red nickname, although it's more red than black. But it also insinuates that Giannis was bred for the NBA in his stardom. Now the official colorway is solar red and black. They're also going to drop on October 1st for $115. The second Giannis Freak 7 that will drop on the same day is known as the Drive. This pair features a black, off noir, gum light brown, and metallic gold colorway. Now I don't know the inspiration for the shoe and why they're called the Drive, but I'm going to assume that it's for Giannis's drive. Not just his drive to the hoop, but probably his drive to be the best. That's just what I assume, of course, but they're going to drop on October 1st for $115. Now this pair is pretty dope in my opinion. It's the Nike Book 1 Solar Red. And the pair is inspired by the Solar Red Air Max 95, which is also dropping this month. This also marks the second Book 1 inspired by an Air Max model. The first was the Air Max 95 Neon. The official colorway is Wolf Gray, Cool Gray, Photon Dust, Anthracite, White, and Black. Now, I've only seen one retailer post these up to drop on October 1st, and that is Chic Shoes. So, I kind of think that they may be delayed. I think the original release date was October 1st, and maybe Chic has an old release date and they haven't updated it yet. But yeah, I haven't seen them on DSG or anywhere else. Of course, that could change. But for now, October 1st is when they're expected to drop. The retail price will be $145. The last three colorways of the Nike Kobe 9 EM Low PROTRO Team Bank series will drop on October 1st. Now the prior two colorways, they spread them out, but I guess Nike just gave up and said, hey, we're going to just drop all three on the same day. So those three colorways include University Red, Wolf Gray, and Game Royal. All three pairs feature a simple color blocking made to easily match team jerseys, why they're called the Team Bank series. And all three are scheduled to drop on October 1st for $190 each. Okay, so we're moving away from Nike basketball releases and getting into the sportswear side of things. And on October 1st, we have the Nike Dunk Low Mini Swoosh known as MALT. The pair will drop in women's sizing, and the official colorway is Cell, Metallic Gold, White, and Malt. Part of the Mini Swoosh series, the pair features a gold mini swoosh on the lateral side, which the previous pairs have also featured. Dropping on October 1st for $125. Although I've seen a couple places drop this pair early, we had the release of the Kobe Bryant Nike Air Force 1 Low in Court Purple. The overall look matches the white pair and the upcoming cargo khaki pair, and the pair is covered in Court Purple. It also features snakeskin texture on the upper. So DSG is one spot I've seen them at. I believe Shoe Palace as well, and they're set to drop on October 1st for $120. PATTA has two colorways of the Nike Air Max DN8 dropping on October 1st. One pair is known as Game Royal, the other is known as Club Gold. So the Game Royal pair features Game Royal, Metallic Silver, Black, and Light Charcoal, while the Club Gold pair features Club Gold, Metallic Silver, Black, and Game Royal. Both pairs are going to drop on the Sneakers app on October 1st for $210. We have three colorways of the Nike Air Max MUSE dropping on October 1st, and the model is a women's exclusive. Now, I'm going to go over two first because it's more of a restock, and then the third pair is a brand new colorway. So, for the first pair, we have what's being called Bruce Lee. These are actually sitting on Nike, and they dropped on July 31st. However, Finish Line is re-releasing them or restocking them on October 1st. So this pair features a black, bright crimson, vault, and metallic silver colorway. The retail price is $180, also dropping on October 1st. Now the second pair is known as Black Patent. These dropped back in May, and the official colorway is black and metallic silver, known as Black Patent due to the patent leather. But also dropping on October 1st, the retail price will be $180. Now the third pair is a new colorway, and this is the Air Max Muse in Pink Spell. So as you can see, the pair is pretty much covered in all pink. I have a feeling these are going to do decent amongst the women, but the official colorway is Pink Spell and Pink Glow. They drop on October 1st for $180. A model that I have yet to pick up, but I do plan on, is the Nike Zoom VOMERO 5. For October, we have a new colorway. This one is known as Muslin due to the color combination, which is muslin, pale ivory, college gray, and cell. I think this one is clean. I don't know why, but this pair reminds me of a mummy, although it's not a Halloween release. Yes, it does have some orange accents, but it just reminds me of a mummy for some reason. But this pair will drop on October 1st for $170. Okay, so this is the last pair that we have that will drop on October 1st. There's been quite a few, and we have the Nike Air Max 90 PRM Pale Ivory. So PRM stands for premium. I'm sure you guys already know that. And the pair features a muslin, pale ivory, college gray, and cell colorway. The pair features a mixture of mesh, suede, and what appears to be denim with frayed edges. It also has an aged midsole, but they're going to drop on October 1st for $140. Alright, so October 2nd will bring us a handful of releases, not as many as October 1st, and the first pair I'm going to go over is the Nike Ava Rover in College Gray. This pair features a college gray, black, and dark smoke gray colorway. They drop on October 2nd for $145. We have a new colorway of the Nike VOMERO Premium dropping on October 2nd. This is known as Cell in Coconut Milk, due to the colorway, which is Cell, Coconut Milk, Total Orange, and Black. I heard these are super comfortable, but for me, I probably wouldn't wear them just because I don't like the midsole. It looks like a platform shoe to me, but I guess if I'm working out and stuff like that, and they're super comfortable, maybe I could look past it. But if you own this pair, let me know if they are super comfortable and if they're worth picking up. But they're going to drop on October 2nd for $230. On October 2nd, we had the release of the Nike Air Max DN Rome. So this is a winterized version of the Air Max DN, and this particular colorway comes dressed in black, 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 and metallic silver. The pair also comes with a waterproof zip-up shroud and Nike Storm Tread. That's said to help with traction when it rains and stuff like that. But October 2nd is the release date. The retail price will be $190. Eastside Golf has a new collaboration with Nike, which will consist of two pairs. So the first pair is the Nike Air Max Plus, and then the second is the Nike Victory Tour 4. The Air Max Plus features an aluminum, university blue, and blue void colorway, while the Victory Tour 4 features a white, aluminum, university blue, and blue void colorway. Now, both pairs have already released at Eastside Golf on September 25th. However, select retailers will drop both pairs on October 2nd, including DSG. The retail price for the Air Max Plus is $190. The Victory Tour 4 will cost $205. We have a new Nike Air Force 1 Low REALTREE pack dropping, which will consist of two colorways. So the first pair is known as simply REALTREE, and it features multicoloring gum, but essentially it's all black with shades of brown. The pair features canvas on the upper, and then we have the REALTREE camouflage around the toe, the eye stays, swoosh, panels, and around the heel. Now the second pair is known as the Air Force 1 Low REALTREE Rattan, and this pair features a rattan, rocky tan, seal brown, and multicolor color combination. Now this pair is constructed with mostly leather, and the REALTREE camouflage lands on the swoosh, tongue label, and heel overlay. Both are dropping on October 3rd. The retail price will be $125 each. The first colorway of LeBron's 23rd signature shoe, the Nike LeBron 23, will debut on October 3rd. This pair is known as Uncharted. This pair is a tribute to LeBron becoming the all-time leading scorer in the NBA, and the official colorway is multicolor, black, and multicolor. But as you can see, the pair features shades of gold throughout. It also has iridescent detailing, and from what it looks like, This colorway will be on the limited side. Now, I don't know 100% for sure, but I'm not seeing many retailers have them. For sure, you can try to get them on the sneakers app. I feel like this pair is going to sell out just because it's its first colorway. Aside from that, it looks like they're going to be somewhat limited. But they're going to drop on October 3rd. The retail price in adult sizing is $210. They'll also be available in grade school sizes for $160. All three colorways of the JACQUEMUS Nike Moon shoe will debut on September 29th via JACQUEMUS. However, two colorways will drop on the sneakers app on October 6th. So the first pair comes dressed in Off Noir, Cashmere, Gum Light Brown, Neptune Green, Storm Blue, and Hydrogen Blue. And the second pair is dressed in University Red, Cashmere, Bicycle Yellow, Gum Light Brown, Storm Blue, and Hydrogen Blue. Those two pairs will drop on October 6th. The retail price is $180 each. Expanding on the Ant Pearl series, we have the Nike KD18 Ant Pearl dropping on October 7th. This pair is a tribute to his late Aunt Pearl, who passed away in the year 2000 of cancer. The series started back in 2012 on the KD4, and this pair comes dressed in a pearl pink, laser fuchsia, tulip pink, playful pink, pink foam, and glacier blue colorway. This pair is dropping on October 7th for $170. I think this is a clean pair. It's the Nike SB Dunk Low Persian Violet. So this pair is inspired by the ACG line, and it features a Persian Violet, Cinnamon, Off Noir, and Gum Medium Brown colorway. So this pair is scheduled to drop on October 7th via the sneakers app. I'm pretty sure they're going to drop at skate shops first, and the retail price will be $120. We have a new collaboration on a new model, and it's between Air AFRIQUE, I apologize if I mispronounced it, and Nike on the Air Max RK61. So two colorways are releasing, one in black, the other is known as beige, but the official colorway is coconut milk. So the pair is a combination between the Air Max Thunder and moccasins. And the pair was named after the Air AFRIQUE Airlines flight code RK and its founding year, 1961. The Air Max unit is inspired by a jet engine. We have Morse code that spells out Air AFRIQUE on the outsoles and a zipper pull featuring the original airline logo. The pair also features unique insoles, which is a nod to vintage aircraft seats. Both pairs will drop on October 9th. The retail price will be $210 each. Now this pair has a few different release dates depending on which retailer you're shopping at. However, for the sneakers app, this pair will drop on October 9th, and this is the Nike Jaw 3 in white and coconut milk. I believe some retailers are also dropping them on October 1st, and the official colorway is white, black, and coconut milk. Now the overall look somewhat reminds me of the Kobe 6 PROTRO All-Star 2.0, although I don't think that is the inspiration. Some people said it is. I don't know for sure, but it's similar. And if you want to grab them, they drop on October 9th for $125. We also have another Nike LeBron 23 dropping in October. This pair is known as Miami Twice. This pair is a tribute to LeBron James and the Miami Heat winning back-to-back NBA championships in Miami. Now, the official colorway of this pair has yet to leak. Now, I don't want to say this pair has a South Beach vibe to them, but it does feature brighter colors that may be associated with Miami's nightlife. It also comes with iridescent detailing. And what I do like about the shoe is the swoosh. So it's a nod to the LeBron 10 crown jewel. Now this pair will drop on October 9th. I've seen them on DSG and I think a couple other places, and the retail price will be $210. Alright, the release of the Nike Air Max 95 OG Solar Red is just around the corner. A lot of people have been waiting for this pair to return. Images leaked months back. And although this pair is not an OG colorway, it's still popular, and they initially dropped in 2011. The official colorway is black, solar red, medium ash, dark pewter, dust, and granite, and they're going to drop on October 10th. The retail price will be $190. Now, they are showing up on the sneakers app, and I believe a good amount of retailers will have them. I don't think they're going to be limited, but there does seem to be quite a bit of hype for the Air Max 95 as of late. There's a lot of great upcoming Foamposite Pro releases, but before those start dropping, we have a new pair of the Air Foamposite 1, and this pair is known as Carbon Fiber. Now, as you can see, the nickname comes from the FOAMPOSITE shell, which features a carbon fiber overlay. And the official colorway is black and dark smoke gray. I think this is a great fall and winter shoe. Now, I'm not going to rush to pick these up. Eventually, I do plan on picking them up and they'll become a beater for me. But I have a feeling that these are going to go on sale just because there's so much great stuff dropping this holiday season. Plus, sneakers aren't moving like they once were, which is not a bad thing in my opinion. You can catch a lot of sales. But if you want to grab them right when they drop, they will be released on October 10th for $240. Lego and Nike will expand on their collaborations, which will include the Nike GT Cut 3. This pair is part of the Brave Blue collection. So alongside the footwear, there's going to be a bunch of apparel. So some of the stuff that will be released includes hoodies, shorts, t-shirts, jerseys, hair ties, socks, and a backpack. The official colorway on the GT Cut 3 is Brave Blue, Impact Green, White Gold, and Metallic Chrome. So these are only dropping in kids sizing. I'm not sure when Lego will drop a collection with Nike in adult sizing, but they're going to drop on October 11th. They'll be available in grade school sizes for $115, while preschool sizes will cost $95. Alright, we got another grade school exclusive release. This will be another colorway of the Nike SABRINA 3, and it's known as Clay Green. The official colorway is Clay Green, Seafoam, Volt Tint, and Sequoia. They're going to drop on October 16th for $105. Also dropping on October 16th is the Nike SABRINA 3 Gamer. So this pair is inspired by her becoming the cover athlete of NBA 2K24. So the colors used and the unique design resembles that of the background. So the official colorway is Green Shock, Vapor Green, Vivid Purple, and Black. They're going to drop on October 16th for $145. I wouldn't be surprised if the release date for this pair gets bounced around, but it's the Nike Jaw 3 known as Mink Brown. The official colorway is Mink Brown, Pink Foam, and Black. I do like the pink swoosh with the all brown upper. I think that looks pretty clean. There's a lot of fitted hats that kind of have this color combination, or at least they did. I know I do have some in my collection. Yes, I do have a little bit of a hat collection. Nothing huge though. But for now, they're expected to drop on October 18th. Again, it could get delayed or even pushed forward. If anything though, I think delayed. And the retail price will be $125. Alright, so we do have some Halloween releases. So far, we have 2 confirmed. I did see on a list of releases that there's going to be a new Book 1 Halloween dropping, but images of that pair has yet to leak. But the first pair, which I think is really dope, is the Nike Jaw 3 Zombie, also known as Halloween. Now, the official colorway has yet to leak of this shoe, but as you can see, it features shades of green throughout. What's also pretty dope about this shoe is that it does glow in the dark, and the insoles have zombies. This pair is expected to drop on October 21st. I have seen them pop up on quite a few release calendars, and the retail price is said to be $140. That's $15 more than the traditional Jaw 3 release, so I don't know if that's correct. It might be a little bit cheaper. I could see these being like $5, $10 more max than the traditional Jaw 3 though. Also dropping on the same day is the Nike KD18 Halloween. Quite a few KD18s dropping this month, but in my opinion, I feel like this is the best. The shoes also play off the Slim Reaper nickname. As you could see on the overlays, we have a skeleton of a hand. Now the pair does feature black throughout, and it's said that the shoes will glow in the dark. So you can kind of tell on the outsole it'll glow in the dark. Potentially the skeleton hand will glow in the dark as well. I think that would look pretty dope if they do. But scheduled to launch on October 21st, the retail price will be $170. October will bring the return of the Nike KD4 Texas Longhorns. So this pair initially dropped back in 2012, and it's a tribute to when KD played for the Texas Longhorns before entering the NBA, of course. So in original colorway, this pair is dressed in desert orange and white. They're going to drop on October 24th for $135. The first colorway of the Nike GT Future is said to drop in October. This pair is known as Fire, and actually they were somewhat available before, not to actually take home, but as a pre-order, which was exclusively at Victory Park on August 10th during the NY vs NY Futures game. Now, if you weren't able to attend the event and make a pre-order, the release date is expected for October 25th. Now, this release date did come out some time back, so it's possible it could get delayed. And this pair features a bright ceramic, campfire orange, and black colorway. Also, the retail price will be $200. This is a shoe that I am seeing pop up on release calendars, and it's the Nike Kobe 9 EM Low PROTRO China. So this pair was initially dropped in 2014, and the images that are used is the 2014 pair. So photos of the 2025 pair have yet to leak. And the pair features a university red, metallic gold, and black colorway. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a retail price. I wasn't given updated info, but for the release date that I'm seeing is October 28th. Although a good amount of retailers already released the Nike Kobe 9 Elite Low PROTRO MOONWALKER, the pair is expected to drop at more retailers on October 30th. This pair features a hyper grape, white, and cave purple colorway, and it is an OG colorway that first dropped in 2014, known as Moonwalker due to the translucent outsole that has the moon surface underneath. So expected to drop at more retailers on October 30th. The retail price will be $220. Moving on to Jordan brand, and on the first, we have two colorways of the Air Jordan 1 Low Element GORE-TEX dropping. So the first pair is known as medium olive, and the second pair is known as black iron gray. And this is obviously due to the colorway, with the first one being medium olive, safari, sequoia, and medium khaki. And then the second features black, iron gray, and dark smoke gray. So both pairs come constructed with GORE-TEX. As well, they feature a rugged outsole made for trails, or if you want to just walk around in the rain, stuff like that, or the snow. One or both color options may be for you, but both are scheduled to drop on October 1st, and the retail price will be $205. Expected to drop on October 4th, we have the Air Jordan 11 Inner Beast. Now, this will be a kids exclusive release, and the shoes come dressed in a black, dark raisin, white, and barely volt colorway. So the pair features velvet across the mudguard. We have black leather up top. Behind the Jumpman, we have a purple paw, and on the insoles it reads, "Unleash your inner beast." The outsole also glows in the dark, and for some odd reason, the packaging reads Sneaker School. I'm not sure how Inner Beast and Sneaker School tie into each other. Maybe when Jordan brand officially unveils the shoes, we'll find out a bit more. But this pair is going to drop on October 4th. The retail price in grade school is $185, preschool will cost $100, and toddler sizes will cost $85. Chase B's first collaboration with Jordan brand will be on the Jordan Jumpman Jack TR, which is Travis Scott's model. Now, we have a potential release date, but for some reason, I feel like these are probably going to get delayed, and the release date for now is October 8th. This pair features a black, night silver, anthracite, illusion green, and coral chalk colorway. Now, as most of you probably expected, this will be a limited release. I did look these up on the back end of Nike, and currently, at the time of recording, there hasn't been a product page created. So it's not looking good. As for the October 8th release now, it doesn't mean it's not going to happen. But even if they wind up not dropping on sneakers, they more than likely would create, at the minimum, a product page. Of course, once I have more information, I'll update you on a following sneaker news video, but for now, expected to drop on October 8th. The retail price will be $205. We have more colorways of the Jordan Trunner OS dropping in October, and this pair is known as the Light Orwood Brown, and I'm sure everybody knows this, but the nickname comes from the colorway, which is Light Orwood Brown, Phantom, Muslin, and Ridge Rock. Now, this pair is decent, but I feel that the second pair I'm going to talk about, more people will probably like it. But as for a release date, they're currently scheduled to drop on October 9th. The retail price will be $115, and they're expected to drop at Finish Line amongst other retailers. The first colorway of Jason Tatum's fourth signature shoe will drop in October, and this pair is known as the Jordan Tatum 4 St. Louis. So Tatum is from St. Louis, and this pair features a siren red, metallic silver, and football gray colorway. Now, what I like about the shoe is the red used as well. His number 0 on the heels, it kind of has like a diamond look to it. I think it looks clean. Now, there's supposed to be a couple other Tatum 4s dropping in October, although I'm not including them because I haven't received 100% confirmation and they seem to be kind of bouncing all over the place. One of them is the Green Glow pair, which only a mock-up came out of that. And then the other pair is in black and red, which was seen from NBA 2K26. But for this pair, they're scheduled to drop on October 10th. The retail price in adult sizing is $130, and grade school sizes will cost $95. Okay, so this is the second Jordan Trunner OS that is dropping in October that I feel that more people will like, and it's known as Black Cat. Now, it's a simple color blocking. It features black and anthracite. You can easily wear these to work, the gym, or wherever. But they're going to drop on October 11th. The retail price will be $115. Also releasing on October 11th is the Air Jordan 5 Medium Soft Pink, also known as 35th Anniversary. So for the longest time, I was kind of wondering how this shoe is connected to the 35th anniversary of the Air Jordan 5, because I would feel that an OG colorway, maybe they would nickname 35th anniversary or something along those lines. But the reason for that, doing some digging, is that the color associated with the 35th anniversary milestone is coral. I'll be honest, the coral shade, from what I'm seeing in Google search, is not quite on point to medium soft pink, although I did see that there's like a spectrum of coral pink in a couple photos, and some of those look somewhat close, but that's more so light coral and stuff like that. But the shoes feature a white, medium soft pink, and black colorway. This pair will also feature 3M reflective detailing across the upper, just like the Green Bean Air Jordan 5. The tongue label will also feature 3M reflective. The pair features Nike Air on the heel, and we have the updated 23 font on the side, which I'm a big fan of. Now, the blocking resembles that of the Fire Red Air Jordan 5 with the black tongue, although this pair has a silver tongue, so it's kind of a cross between the two. And the pair is scheduled to drop on October 11th. They will be available in full family sizing. So in men's sizing, the retail price will be $215, grade school will cost $165, preschool is priced at $105, and toddler sizes will cost $90. Now, this is a big release. This is a GR. They'll be available on the Sneakers app. They're currently showing on the Sneakers app, as well as boutiques and chain stores. One of the first colorways to leak of the Jordan Luka 4 was the Flash Crimson pair, and the pair will drop in a couple weeks in October. And the specific colorway is Flash Crimson, Black, Sunset Pulse, and Metallic Gold. One of the more flashier colorways of the Luka 4. Additional photos have yet to leak aside from the initial viewing. I already tried to look up official images, nothing. But they're going to drop on October 13th. They will be available in adult sizing for $135, grade school costs $105, and preschool is priced at $85. I'll be honest, this is probably the hardest release in my whole sneaker leaking career to get information on. I've been doing this stuff since 2006. I can't get any additional details on the shoe. However, they're rumored to drop on October 18th. I wanted to include them. I know I didn't include it in my fall 2025 best releases video. A lot of you asked about it, but I decided to cover it in this video because there is a potential they could drop in October. So what am I talking about? I mean, you guys already see the images, but it's another release of the Air Jordan 1 High 85 BRED. Now, I've exhausted all my sources. Nobody knows anything. They have kept this release super, super tight-lipped, and I haven't seen anything like it because some stuff would have already gone out by now. Now, I will run down the information that initially leaked, which is minimum. The pair is not considered to be a restock. This is a brand new release, although it's the same colorway expected to be, and blocking. But I will say the style code is different, meaning that it is considered a different shoe, so a different product run. Now, apparently, with this release, they're expected to have special packaging. As well, according to Complex, which this leaked months back, they're going to come with some special things. It was called Other Things, but none of these details have ever been elaborated on or anything else. The only thing I also heard, but I can't confirm this, is that they actually might not release at all. It could wind up being a friends and family special drop, but again, this isn't confirmed. I also heard that if they do release, they're going to be super limited, worse than the initial drop back in February. So there's a lot of conflicting reports going around, but I did want to let you guys know I did read the comments. So since they're expected to drop on October 18th, or that was the initial rumor going around, I did want to include it. I also wanted to let you guys know I saw the comments in the other video. I'm asking everybody, I still am, because eventually somebody's going to crack. It'll get down to me somehow. But I will say that the Air Jordan 1 Low OG Chicago was supposed to drop on October 18th, but as most of you guys know, that shoe was delayed until November. And the rumor was that this pair was supposed to take its spot. I definitely know the release date change isn't due to product issues or delay in the factories, because the release date change happened months and months back. So for now, I wouldn't hold my breath for October 18th, but again, I wanted to include it. Also, on a side note, you guys may have seen this, Jordan Brand's Instagram account is down. Now, when they dropped the Air Jordan 1 High 85 Bread earlier in the year, they also took their Instagram account down. It was a way for them to promote it, have people talking. But this time around, it's not due to that. What I heard is they actually got hacked. So that's why their Instagram account is down. There's no connection there. Once I have more information, I'll update you on a following sneaker news video. But if and when they drop, the retail price is expected to be $250. Infinite Archives did an early release on their Air Jordan 17 Low collaboration. However, that was an early drop. They're still expected to be released in October. They even said October 17th. They've also teased that they're potentially doing additional raffles ahead of time. But there was one thing that I noticed, and a lot of people were saying that the retail price would be $305. And as some of you may have heard in my previous videos, I didn't quite believe that. The $300 initial retail price for the Air Jordan 17 Lows that dropped last year was because they came with special packaging. Now, these aren't going to be cheap still. The retail price is $255, but that's $50 less than initially thought. So for this pair, the official colorway is Beach, Metallic Silver, and Black. The pair is super clean in my opinion. I really wish I could have picked them up, but yeah, money is tight right now. I gotta be very selective on what I'm buying. Just being honest with you guys. And $255, unfortunately, I can't do that right now. But the cool part about this shoe is the outsole, which has different colors on it, inspired by past Air Jordan 17 releases, specifically OG colorways, as well as the Mike Bibby PE. Now, the release date is October 17th. The retail price will be $255. These are expected to be on the limited side. It did seem like a lot of people hit on the raffle from what I saw. The shoes are potentially expected to drop at boutiques. They won't be available at foot sites like Foot Locker. And at the time of recording, a product page hasn't been made on Nike, but we still have some time before the release. So potentially dropping on the sneakers app as well. This pair recently had a release date change. It's the Air Jordan 1 High OG Pro Green. This will be a women's exclusive release, and they will be available in extended women's sizing. The official colorway is Pale Ivory, Pro Green, and Coconut Milk. And the inspiration for the shoe is luxury handbags. The pair actually has a nice fall and winter color blocking. As well, it has some premium details, which includes the Wings logo dipped in gold. And it comes with something like a hang tag, something you would see with purses. But initially expected to drop on October 4th, the new release date is October 18th. The retail price in women's sizing is $185. Preschool will cost $85, and toddler sizes will cost $70. The holiday season will have multiple Air Jordan 11 releases, and in October we have the release of the Air Jordan 11 Rare Air. So this is the last pair part of the Rare Air series to drop in 2025. I haven't heard of anything in 2026. If you count the Air Jordan 4 Tour Yellow, I mean technically it is. But for 2025, this is the finale. And the pair features a deep royal blue, fire red, cell, black, and muslin colorway. So the colorway is similar to past releases. For example, the Rare Air Air Jordan 4, the 3, and the 1. And typically with the Rare Air series, there's something off about the shoes or something different. Typically manufacturing errors that happened in the past. Now, I do know in the early 2000s, there were samples made of the Air Jordan 11 with Jordan written down the eyelets. And the only known error was on the DMP 11s. So early samples were made with Jordan written down the eyelets. However, those pairs got packaged in, and some people winded up getting the pair with Jordan down the eyelets. The issues with that shoe and why they decided not to go that route was due to bleeding. So for this pair, they're expected to drop on October 20th. The retail price will be $235 in adult sizing, and grade school sizes will cost $190. Now, the only retailer I've seen so far expected to get pairs is DTLR. Now, for sure, boutiques will have them, the Sneakers app. I haven't seen them pop up on any foot sites just yet. Now, I don't want to say these are going to be limited, but what I will say is that since only adult and grade school sizes are releasing, it's not going to be a massive GR like the Gamma Air Jordan 11. There's going to be tons of pairs of those available. This will have a good amount. They should, but I will have more information about where they'll be available at and so forth in a following sneaker news video. Getting towards the end of October, and we have the release of the Air Jordan 3 Family Affair. This pair features a medium olive, sequoia, neutral olive, cell, and total crimson colorway. Now, what's a little bit different about the shoe, aside from the blocking, of course, is that it comes with Nike Air branding. I think the colorway on this is nice. The only thing I've probably would have changed is a little bit more total crimson. There is a bit on the outsole as well as the insole branding, but maybe just hinted on the eyelets would have set this off. And they're also known as REALTREE, although there's no REALTREE camouflage on it. But the colors used could be associated with REALTREE. Now, these will be available in full family sizing. The retail price in adult sizing is $215, grade school costs $155, preschool is priced at $95, and toddler sizes will cost $80. This pair is also a GR. They'll be available at boutiques, the Sneakers app, and foot sites. These shouldn't be too hard to obtain. For October, this is a pair that I'm looking forward to, and it's Zion Williamson's Air Jordan 1 Low OG Voodoo Alternate. So we saw the first Voodoo Air Jordan 1 Low OG in collaboration with Zion drop in 2022. And then later on, Zion was spotted with a sample pair, which is identical to this pair. It was said to be a PE just for him, but months and months back, I found out that the pair would be released to the public. Personally, I like this colorway more than the original, and the pair features a Regency Purple, Vapor Green, Black, Dark Raisin, Daybreak, and Light Silver. This pair is currently scheduled to drop on October 29th. They will be available in adult sizing for $165, and grade school sizes will cost $120. Now, I don't think these will be available at foot sites. I have seen them on DTLR's website. I believe Chic Shoes will have them, the Sneakers app, and boutiques. I don't want to go out and say this is going to be a limited drop, but I also don't think they're going to be available at foot sites and just anywhere. And there's a little bit of hype to the shoes. And if they do wind up selling out, I definitely would not pay resell. I would give it some time because I could see these going for retail on even the resale apps eventually. But that's just my opinion. And that's going to do it for this video. Like always, greatly appreciate you guys for watching. If you have a second and haven't done so already, also appreciate a thumbs up. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe by hitting the button below. One more thing, if you haven't done so yet, make sure to turn on the notification bell so you can be alerted every time I drop a new video. I will be dropping another news video this week. More than likely it will land on Thursday, maybe a bit before, potentially a short as well. But for me, as far as must-haves this month, I'll be honest, I could skip this whole month and be perfectly fine. But I do want the Voodoo Alternate Air Jordan 1 Low OG. I don't own the original Voodoo pair, although I like them, but I really like the alternate pair a lot more. If I hit on them for retail, cool, but if not, I'm not going to, chase them down and so forth. I really like the Zombie Jaw 3 and the KD18 Halloween. I think both of those look really clean. And I do like the SB Dunk Low Persian Violet, but that's about it for me. Let me know what you plan on picking up down in the comments section below. As well, if you have any questions, make sure to leave those down below. Also, like I mentioned early on, release dates do get pushed around, new ones get added in, and so forth. So you can always check out the website, sneakerfiles.com, for updates, but I will be updating you in future sneaker news videos. Again, thanks for watching. Stay tuned to sneakerfiles.com, and if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe.